It's another. Yeah. Hey.
That's another. Yeah. Hey.
Definitely unprepared. This is probably gonna be
the most unprepared
yeah.
intro for sure.
Unprepared?
We're always unprepared.
Unprepared.
Can't even pronounce the word. You know when you say a word too many times? Oh, my voice is really high. You know when you say a word a lot of times. His
balls family dropped.
Nah, they still have it. Okay. You know when you take two. You know when you say a word a lot and it starts sounding really, really, really strange.
Like boom.
Yeah, I'm not even. It already sounds weird to me with like the second time.
What?
I mean, I have an accent.
Like a bowl.
Like a bowl of cereal.
Yeah. Just say it a bunch of times.
And it's even worse when you have an accent.
Bowl.
Go. Continue.
No, I don't think the listeners want to hear me saying bowl.
Welcome.
So would you guys sit down and watch or listen to a whole video? Like 30 minutes of just someone saying.
Didn't Mr. Beast do that, and that's how he first got really famous? Mr. Beast.
Did he?
I think so. I think there's a video of him repeating the same thing for like a bunch of hours over and over
again. But if anything, you can just like go ahead and put that in repeat.
No, he literally sat there and did it. Like before he was famous. You don't know who Mr. Beast is?
Nope.
This is this YouTuber guy. He's funny. His career's funny. They're pretty funny. I've seen some of the videos. And they do crazy stuff. But
it's good.
He started like that, doing just small little videos, doing stupid stuff. I hope I'm not offending him if I say that. I think he knows this stuff is like sitting in front of a camera and repeating the same word for like 30 hours on end. I think that's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining for some people, and some people like that. And he slowly started getting a lot of views.
The fact that there's a demographic out there
for everything
that would sit there and just watch somebody do that.
Bowl.
Like, there's this one YouTuber, Eduardo showed me the other day, and I started cracking up because it's freaking hilarious.
For those of you who doesn't know who Eduardo is, and that is one of our friends, close friends.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I gotta cut that out now.
It looks slanted, doesn't it?
Your face is slanted.
Yeah, have to do some editing.
Faster.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Eduardo.
Weren't you saying for those?
Well, yeah, I'll say. Yeah,
I
just didn't.
Yeah, just
okay. 1, 2.
Yeah, my bad. I just think that everybody knows our lives and our friends. But anyway, so he was showing me this video of this guy who sings. You know that song from Shrek? Somebody once told me to.
That's Blink 182.
Okay. So he sings that one song to a bunch of different beats, and I think he did one to like Adele's.
Rolling in the Deep.
No. Somebody Like You.
Somebody Like You.
It's hilarious. Just look it up. Guy singing. What's the name of the song?
We could probably link it in the bottom.
I forget the name of the song.
We're gonna link it.
I'll look for it and I'll link it in the bottom.
Yeah, we'll link it in the
description.
In the description.
And
help another fellow YouTuber.
Here we're talking about we're talking about YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify,
there's no link on Spotify.
There's no description in the
So watch us on YouTube instead.
Don't waste your time looking for a link in the bottom.
Do waste your time. Follow it or subscribe.
Well, that wouldn't be wasting your time.
Yeah.
Just go watch it for a little bit.
You're doing yourself a favor. And us.
But yeah, repeating a word over and over again, that's just strange. There is a demographic curve. Go ahead, because I just totally just had that
area.
No,
there's a
demographic for everything out there.
Yeah.
Alright, repeat demographic.
Demographic.
There is a demographic out there for everybody. So like something that everybody likes.
Is this why we're losing followers and listeners? Because we can't really properly speak.
Did we ever gain any followers or listening? I mean,
I don't know. I saw the last video, guys. What was watching?
You know what it is?
No one really.
Part of it was my fault.
A little bit, but still.
Listen, I wasn't gonna throw blame on it, but since you started it, and I.
But here's the thing. After you fixed it, I added it to my story to tell people, hey guys, don't forget that we still have a video out there. Like, go watch it.
Well, when people were already disappointed at our mistakes, our blunders.
Alright, so
like a day, 2, 3 after, it's like only like 8 people that watched it.
So
I haven't even.
If you're a new listener, on our last episode,
we fuck up a lot.
We're still learning.
I accidentally posted the previous episode's video on last week's release.
Yeah. So Spotify was correct. All
Yeah.
the listening platforms are correct, but the video that was uploaded was the wrong one. And it takes, how long does it take for a video to upload? Because you
An
told
hour
me
and a half?
you told me it's uploading, and I was like, all right, cool. And I went into the channel, and the old video was still up, and I was like, all right, either this motherfucker's lying to me, or it just takes a while for it to
No,
come
it
down.
takes like especially because he has to do HD and regular definition.
Yeah, and while it
From YouTube
processes,
to another fellow YouTuber.
plus since it's like a 40-minute video on average, it takes a while.
We're gonna break that today. We're gonna make it a 2-hour podcast. So strap on your seatbelts, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
computer work all the time.
I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be that long. I mean, we could talk shit for over 2 hours, but
But if we don't already have listeners for like a 30-minute podcast, like 2 hours is just overkill.
we'll add breaks. You know, like let them take a break. We'll announce a break. So we're gonna take a break now. But this is just an example. It's not happening right now. But
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Yo. So tell me how I just went camping this weekend.
Yeah. So tell us about your weekend. Like, what did
Bro.
you do? Did you catch Corona again? Because I swear.
No,
to God,
I didn't.
I
Dude, it was
I've
it
had
was
enough
it
of
was
you
a
traveling.
secluded place.
did you get laid?
Shut up. I laid on the ground. Yo,
by yourself.
just listen. Yo, no.
Why are you avoiding the question?
Could you
I'm
just-
getting to what
Oh, you're gonna tell us.
transpired this weekend. Okay.
Are secrets coming out?
Oh my gosh. So, we rode a car somewhere near Fort Myers.
And who is with?
It was a group of like 10 people. So, we had to take a ferry for an hour to the island where we were actually going to camp.
You went east?
West.
Or
You
east?
can't go east.
Yeah, we're east. We
Yeah.
went west.
I was testing your geography.
I don't think you can't really go west on a
No,
ferry.
we're west.
No,
No,
we're
we're
east.
You sure?
We're
Yeah.
Southeast Florida.
Are we?
Oh my gosh.
You know,
Who's his geography?
The West.
His geography.
West
His
Coast.
geography teacher.
West Coast? You know, West Coast? Hip
Oh,
hop?
you're 100% right.
Rush Goal?
I don't know, man.
Cali?
Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
I've had a rough day. I didn't sleep that well. I'm hungry.
Let me tell you about not sleeping well.
Well, that's your own fault.
It was hot as balls.
Because what tent? What's that?
No, the environment was hot.
Wait, hold on. You were
Unventilated.
tell us in order because we interrupted you. I'm sorry.
So
you
you
were
guys
saying
take a
that you
ferry
took a
for, like,
ferry
yeah.
for like
We
an
took
hour.
a ferry. It took about an hour, and so we get to the. Yes.
I'm raising my hand. So were you all the way west to Florida?
We went to the west coast of Florida.
Yeah, so all the way.
Yeah.
You were by the beach. Because
Yeah.
from your, I thought
You mean
camping
the
was
Gulf of Mexico.
Okay.
It was basically
That's
the
a
Gulf
beach
of Mexico.
though, but that's a beach.
Yes,
There's a beach because it's sand and water.
and out there are
Could also
also
be
like, you know how we have Key West all the way down south.
Yeah.
No, we don't know. We have keys.
Ah. So we also have different keys out in the west coast of Florida, in the Gulf of Mexico.
I actually didn't know that.
You knew that.
And that's basically where we went. It was an hour into the Gulf of Mexico.
What was it called? Or is it called because it hasn't been destroyed?
It's
Yet.
called
2020 coming soon.
Cajo.
It's okay. It'll be in your stories.
No, hold on. I have the name around here.
Will it
Really,
be
really quick.
In someone else's stories?
It definitely wasn't
Cajo
somebody else.
Costa, Key Coast.
Oh, that's so late.
Shut up.
I'm not. Listen, man. Why are you taking offense? You're not the person who named it.
That's
like,
true.
Damn.
Yo, okay, I just want to get to the point where it was a beautiful sunset.
Okay.
Like, the ocean looked yellow. Then
That sounds dirty. I'm sorry. I just.
from the
you mean
reflection
that?
of the sun,
Okay.
like
I thought you
an
meant-
orange,
like an
yellowish.
orangish.
You meant the
Yeah, like
reflection
glow.
of the setting sun.
Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
it beautiful because you were with special someone?
You knew that was coming. As soon as you were the question, I knew where that was going.
Was it
I knew
beautiful
you were gonna
because it
say
was like
some shit.
with like a special someone or like
With his wife.
why are you blushing?
And at night,
It's a sunburn.
Oh,
yo, I really did get some.
I could tell when you walked in the door. I was like, "Was he at the beach?" And then I remember you were
Boom, boom,
camping.
boom.
You know, pause for a minute on your story. I forgive my ignorance, but when you said camping, I thought you would be like on the woods. I not for a moment did I think this was gonna be at the beach. Like, not one part of me said, "Oh, they're camping by the beach," until I saw the picture and I was like, "Ah, "Fuck, I forgot that was possible."
Did you guys encounter snakes?
We did no snakes. We did see dolphins
Oh.
That's dope.
at night.
Watch out, they rape people.
Well,
No
we
joke.
wouldn't get close.
This is not a joke.
Did
We
they
saw-
go close
we saw-
to blowhole?
We saw, we saw a manatee in the marina before we left.
I've seen
there.
those, yeah.
I see those.
At night, we left some cooked steak out, and we heard either raccoons or like bobcats. They basically came and destroyed that steak.
I don't know why you would leave it out. Like,
Yeah.
you're on the fucking wild.
I mean, keep in mind we did have a lot to drink, and
So you got drunk.
No wonder you couldn't sleep.
no,
You know,
I'll tell you why I
seaweed is
couldn't
not
sleep.
an anti-conceptive, right?
Huh?
Contraceptive. Anti-contraceptive. That's
What?
It was a joke, and
I know what
fucked
you're
it up.
saying.
Yeah.
Seaweed is not a condom.
Thank you for putting it in layman's terms.
I had to do it for myself because
Did you guys recycle at these? Like put the,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
rubbers in the
Oh
plastic
my
bag?
gosh, we recycled their trash.
Okay.
So we slept for an hour because A, the heat was just completely unbearable. B, the mattress was basically completely deflated.
Oh, yeah,
I ended up
that's what I was
sleeping on the
gonna
floor.
ask.
I mean,
And
Did you pinch it with something? Yeah.
you see?
the fucking mattress, the fucking mattress was broken or some shit.
Mm.
You mean you broke it?
Yes,
Listen.
you guys broke it with your
The ocean,
special
the
song.
motion of the ocean. Just
That,
kidding.
that high tide.
And a million mosquitoes, bro.
You didn't bring like a little
mosquitoes.
net? I'm kind of itchy.
So
No,
So
the
it
tent was
wasn't-
completely covered and it had like this mesh, but there was like sand fleas that are small enough to go through that damn shit. And we had to basically like hotbox ourselves and spray repellent.
That's so you got high. So you also were doing drugs while drinking. That's irresponsible. Once
that's a little bit.
I slept when I was able to sleep when the sun started rising and the mosquitoes and the biting kind of started simmering down. So I slept for an hour between Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
How long were you guys there?
Saturday,
We-
Sunday.
yeah. Like I slept 1 hour in the span of 48.
Did you sleep when you got home?
Not right away.
Mm.
My mouth open and it closed. Today's that type of day.
But yeah, so that was my weekend.
Nice.
Fun and my worst sleeping experience.
So, all you guys did was drink, be by the tents, cook, and
yeah,
eat.
we cooked.
That's it. How many people? 10?
10.
How many tents?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
How do you prepare for that type of trip? Like, I'm legitimately curious because I've always wanted to go camping, but I've never have. Especially after a bear encounter, I kind of like.
So I
mean,
guess
there are no bears.
I mean I'm
Florida.
not a super there are black bears, but further up north.
false.
Black.
Bears.
Where's South Florida?
No, I know.
That's
but
what I meant. Like South
Battlestar
Florida.
Galactica.
Like they'll die of heat.
Possibly.
Anywho, bobcats.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy. It's just I saw
Florida
bear.
Panthers.
Yeah. Panthers. Ooh. Snakes.
You're such a bitch.
Nah. Fuck snakes. I don't mess with snakes.
I've had it with this goddamn snakes on this goddamn plane.
I think I would have.
Is that
Samuel L. Jackson, but he says this motherfucking snakes and this motherfucking
Oh,
plane.
I
I PG rated
I would have had a heart.
because that's how
attack.
HBO played it.
I would have had a heart attack in that airplane. Like the moment I thought, like the moment I heard like.
That was a very good.
I would have lost it.
snake.
I would have lost it. I'm like, there's a motherfucking snake in this plane.
Okay, I suck at that.
It was a snake with a lisp. So how do you prepare for that type of trip? Like, what, did you do some research, or did you just did they tell you what to
it
bring?
was my second time camping. I was just like, give me a checklist, and I just went off of that.
So who gave you the checklist?
Special someone.
It was the birthday girl.
Okay, has she done it before?
Yeah,
Like
she's-
the camping?
she's done
Oh,
camping.
cool. Okay,
For sure.
that's dope. That's dope.
I honestly.
So
I
did
just
you
took
have
the
to buy
bare
anything, or
essentials.
did you just brought whatever the hell you?
So I wanted to try to be as primitive as possible. So I bought like a little.
Okay, Bear Grylls.
I bought a magnesium fire starter
Okay.
where you like.
That's dope. I
You
know
know,
what you're
you're
Were you trying to be
stretching
like
the-
season 20th of Lost?
Bro, it's they getting afraid. Naked and Afraid.
No, Lost too.
Well,
because, you know.
listen,
I've never seen
my
Lost.
respect to those people because just trying to turn that shit on gave me a blister.
Maybe you
Wow.
were doing it wrong.
You're just.
No, I was doing it right, but the thing just wouldn't catch.
Maybe you would have been, instead of being the hunter, you would have been like,
Maybe
you know,
you're just
the
not a
picker.
good catch.
You know, like there's pickers and then hunters, and back in the day, you would have been one of the guys that like stay back and like help pick the fruit, while the
No.
man actually went and hunted.
I mean, hunting has nothing to
Because
do with
your
making a
hands are so
fire.
gentle.
It actually does. How do you cook the meat?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you supposed
Listen,
to?
I'm the
It's not
hunter.
gonna cook itself.
How
You're
you
not gonna put it
supposed to
out in the
hold this-
sun.
Hunters were
How are you
not
supposed to
the
hold a
cookers.
spear for so long without getting blisters? So
I know.
if it's just
Stab.
you
Well,
gotta
I
blisters
was-
going like this,
Okay, I'm gonna bring it next time, you freaking bastards, and
I
you're
bet you
gonna
will
try
turn.
it.
Look at my hands. These are the hands of a hunter.
yeah, no, they are.
I have callus in my hands as well. And
For
now I'm
masturbating
not-
too much, probably.
I have fucking sandpaper dick.
You have a needle dick, which is how you puncture your.
Yeah, pretty sure.
It was not
inflatable
punctures.
Hey, should we get a shout out to the birthday girl? Birthday girl, happy birthday! You know. who you
Shout
are.
out to the birthday girl.
Veronique.
Sorry that we could not make it, but I look like a balloon, and I would have been too embarrassed to take my shirt off.
And I'm not trying to catch Rona. Like
That
10 other people.
Awesome.
Sorry.
It's also a good spot to give a shout out to our sponsor.
Yeah.
It's our sponsor, right? Yeah.
They're still our sponsor, right? So that was your weekend, right?
Yes.
What did you do, Nico?
Bro, I never do nothing.
I know.
I literally laid in bed. I mean, I did go to the gym. I've been pretty good this whole week. I cooked for the first time ever. I made some beef stir fry. And that was pretty dope because it was super easy and it was super tasty.
Is there a difference between cooking and grilling?
Yeah, grilling, you just put it in the grill, cooking, you actually have to put some
Season.
type of
I mean,
effort.
I mean,
Kinda have to put some effort
you
into
still,
grilling.
yeah, you still gotta season. I stand with you where I think grilling and cooking,
No,
and cooking could
I
be
feel
the
like
same.
grilling is like, there's an art to grilling.
There's
But-
an art to both.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm
It's,
saying.
I mean, aren't you cooking food when you're grilling it?
Not really. 'cause
Is it still
grilling
raw?
it Sometimes if you like it raw.
It's still raw when I do it on the fucking pan. If I like it medium rare. I like some blood in my meat.
You're disgusting.
Not that meat.
You're disgusting.
That's, I mean, you know, some guys like it like that.
You're disgusting. Like, who eats, like, might as well just kill the cow and eat it.
I mean, that's how we
Yeah.
used to eat it back in the day, so what's wrong with
No,
it?
we cooked it. We didn't let it, like, fucking, like, drip blood as you
Yo, I love how you say that's how we used to eat it back in the day. Like we were cavemen at some point.
Like, we actually were far back in the
We
day.
were.
Well,
Lucy.
My facial appearance
getting
is
there.
going back there.
Ooga.
My name is Juan.
Was that supposed to be a caveman?
Yeah,
Because
that sucked.
that was, yeah,
Yeah.
it's failed attempt.
My name is Ryan.
No, stop.
Now,
Stop.
now
I feel like my
just-
name would not be Juan if I was a caveman. What would be my caveman?
What is the caveman name? Like, is there records of caveman names? Like,
What are their names?
I mean, we named them. So, like, Lucy, she was named by people because they found her. I forgot why they named her Lucy. I don't know any other cavemen that have been named, but
For real.
I'm pretty sure they didn't have the same system of names that we
Alright,
do nowadays.
my
Yeah.
caveman name would be.
I feel like you're trying too hard.
I'm pretty sure they spoke making guttural noises.
Yeah, but I feel like you try, like, again, you would not be a hunter. That would be like a hunter.
So what's my name like?
Your name would be.
That's what
good.
like,
Your name would be.
I'll take it. I like it. There's a ring to it.
You're Lucy.
Goosey goosey. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just.
Lucy Goosey
I
there.
don't know.
You've been holding that one back.
Right? I've been holding it back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been in my mind. It's what happens when you go as long as you do, being a saint like me. By choice.
When you try to regrow your celibacy.
Celibacy?
Yeah, your celibacy.
Yeah. I'm going to the. Did we ever determine what priest school was called? Not preschool. Priest school. Don't be spitting water all over the place.
Is it called like a monastery?
Is it? No, because that's for monks.
Yeah,
That's for
true.
monks. I mean, monks. I guess
Yeah,
I could be a
Google
eunuch,
question.
but they have to cut my balls off, and I'm not about that life.
Well, are you using them right now?
They have their purpose. They keep my legs warm.
Or is it the other way?
Keep your balls.
No, the other way around.
How? They're so little.
How'd you know? What the fuck do you know? Last time you saw them was probably like 15 years ago, man.
And they were little back then.
Exactly. They've grown, man. I had a growth spurt. My belly grows, my balls grow.
Oh man.
man.
Doesn't your mom listen to this?
Yeah, she does.
She'll be alright. Listen, this is how I talk day in and day out.
Hey, his future wife could be out there listening to this. She's like, I'm
My
marrying
future
this
wife
guy.
is probably dead.
Yeah.
I got no hope. Love ain't real, guys. Love is not real.
I was trying to think of the word where you have.
Anyway.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
Anyway.
Love is very real. But,
Jeez.
do you believe in soulmates?
Soulmates?
I feel like that's the thing.
What is your definition of soulmate? Not soulmate.
Oh, that's a different story.
I'm your soulmate.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, because we go to the gym and we work out together. You know, that's what a soulmate is, isn't it? You don't have to bang me for me to be your soulmate. That's the face you gave me. Like, I mean, no, we just work out together. We're mates who get swole together. Soulmate.
All right, so how about we go back to soul mate?
Okay.
Not soul.
Okay, I mean soulmate. I believe in soulmates. Like there's this one special person that literally complements what you don't have. You know?
So you believe that there's just one specific person out there who's meant to be with you forever and ever?
Not one, probably several.
So you think you believe there are multiple?
And
Because a soulmate is just one.
so there's a soulmate, but they're all in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know what you're saying. That's why I'm trying to get more
you
clarification.
know, because you could find someone that like complements you in like a certain area in your life, or you know that completes you one way, but we're all different. So not like the life with that person will not be perfect, right?
So you don't necessarily believe in soulmates, but you think that every person comes into your life for a specific reason,
I guess you could say that.
but not a soulmate. Like you don't think that there's that one person out there who you're destined to be with, and then nobody else can match them. Like you're supposed to be them forever. That's
Like life
or
is going
is
to bring
your-
you together
no matter what.
one way or another.
Wow, you guys should like really shatter my whole reality at this point.
Why? Had you never known what a fucking soulmate is?
Yeah, but I never like put this much thought into it. Like I guess I don't believe in like there's
don't-
one specific person, because I mean I don't think one person is meant for you. And I don't mean like I'm gonna be like sleeping with like I don't mean like there's one person that's gonna fulfill your needs, and if you don't meet that one person, wherever they are in the world.
Well, the whole idea
The
before.
only reason that I was laughing, just to be clear, is because he kept going like
Oh,
this.
I was laughing because he's. I'm sorry. Fulfill needs. You know.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with that. So.
I mean, I'm not fulfilling her needs.
Shit, now I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
But I mean, because think about it. If you're soulmate, let's say it's somewhere in Australia, and you're like down here,
Well, no, hold
and
on.
you never moved to Australia.
But that's the
like, how are you
thing.
supposed to
That's
know
the
that
thing,
shit,
though.
you know?
The whole concept, and again, I asked what your definition was, but the whole concept of a soulmate is that you guys will meet.
Is this Dr. Phil? Like, did someone set this up?
No. It's just a
Bring the
question.
cameras.
I'm not being God.
It's just a question. Like you mentioned the whole wife thing, and it just came to my mind.
Exactly, because if it's a
Nani?
yo, I saw a video
Later.
Yeah. So the thing of a soulmate is like if your paths are supposed to cross at some point for them to be your soulmate. So it could be somebody in Australia, but at some point, some decision is going to lead to the point where, or
I guess-
a number of decisions.
I guess you can say you guys are my soulmates.
Oh, but we're not banging him.
Yeah, we're talking about like romantic soulmates,
Oh.
Not platonic.
not soul brothers.
I don't know.
Do you believe in him? After we give you this
or like
definition.
love and first sight.
I would like to believe in him.
I don't believe in love at first sight anymore.
I'm like right now. Such a realistic person that I don't believe in it. Like I want to believe it, but I don't. You know.
So
what I'm
you're a
saying?
sadist.
I guess you could say that.
A cynic. Do you like pain? Because that's what sadist is. I meant to say a cynic.
Masochist.
That's a sadist too.
Masochist is when you enjoy your pain. Sadist is when you enjoy inflicting pain on others.
I like hurting people too.
A cynic. I meant to say a cynic. Are you a cynic? Yeah.
I guess you can say I'm a cynic. I've been doing a lot of research into like the stoicism and Taoism and stuff like that. And they're actually going to narcissistic behaviors and what is that, and different characteristics of like stoicism and why you want to lean a little bit more into like this type of beliefs. It's insane. Like I actually believe like, not to like in a wrong way, right? Like, but I'm a little.
I'm getting it in the wrong way, so explain.
No, like I'm a little narcissistic in a sense.
Oh, but it's okay for you. Like sometimes you have to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have.
But not like crazy. Like
I think there's a fine line.
You
between
can't bend
narcissist-
over and just spread them and be like, yeah, just take it in.
I think there's a fine line between like being a narcissist and having confidence, because when you start adoring yourself,
there's different ways of narcissism. There's
finish.
No, because okay, finish.
well, I was pretty much done.
Finish. Oh, okay. So there is a narcissism of wanting to be liked all the time, right? You have to be the center of attention.
Michael
You
Scott?
have to. Exactly.
That is true though.
You're a narcissist that way. There's another
narcissist.
narcissist of like, you have to have the last word. And there's like several different types of narcissists, and you don't have to have all of them, and you don't necessarily just have one. You can have 2 or 3, but not just being like, oh, I'm the best, or oh, everything's me. It's just narcissist. Like that's the most, I guess, quote unquote toxic, and more relatable to.
But I feel like it goes with the extremes.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're extreme like that, then that's a problem. But it's okay to be a little bit saying, hey, I'm the best. Because that's how I see it, at least when I try to take on a task. And I don't try to take it in a way that I am the best and I'm going to be the fucking best forever. No, but I try to tell it to myself to give myself the confidence to believe it and achieve it.
If you don't believe it, if you don't believe in yourself, even if you know that right now you may not be all that, but if you believe in yourself, in your mind, and you truly believe that with all of your heart, hey.
Technical difficulties.
That's our loading button. Chime. So if you believe in yourself, you will get to that point where you are the best at what you're doing.
Of course. That's how I think about it too.
No, definitely.
But now, do I believe in soulmates? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting to that age where it's like, am I really gonna find somebody like?
So you're just like me. You want to believe there is, but at this point you're like, eh.
I want to believe it, but I feel like society nowadays is just so different when it comes to dating, or I don't know if it's just Florida.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but it just feels like women nowadays.
Women?
I said women. What?
I could have said, he just said women, like PewDiePie used to say back in the day, wham.
Man.
I don't know. I heard women.
I heard wham.
Did you get enough sleep, like, for real?
Are you hallucinating?
How many fingers am I holding out?
11, bitch.
Yep. But yeah, I just feel like it's so different. Like I really have tried, and I don't know if it's me. Maybe I'm sabotaging myself because I'm not ready for it. And somebody's playing pussies with me, and it felt good. I really don't know what it is, but I used to be a hopeless romantic, and I guess I still am. I just haven't met the one, like the one person that I should be like that with.
Gotcha. I mean, hey, I think everybody has their time.
Did you find yours?
I think
that special someone.
Shut up.
That went this weekend.
Be quiet. I think
You're ignoring the question. You're avoiding it.
I think in people's lifetime they can have many loves, but it doesn't mean that that's their soulmate.
I don't know if I've ever loved.
Unless
I'm just kidding. I have loved.
If you find that one person that just completes your world and that's like your first love, shit.
I really am jealous of those people. Like
when they marry their high school sweethearts.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't think.
Like I said, I'm a hopeless romantic. And I think that's cute, and I would love for me to be able to live that life. You know what I mean?
Back in high school, that's pretty much all I kind of looked for. I was like, oh my god, I gotta find one.
Just so you ladies know,
wasting my time.
Guys think about this shit too.
We just don't reciprocate it like you guys do. Like we're not like in Pinterest looking for a fucking like wedding dress. Or,
we're not
a wedding venue. No, like I mean, we think about it.
You guys don't have a wedding folder?
we think about it, but we don't express it like that.
Yeah, we don't voice it.
Yeah. But it's always in the back of my mind. I've always thought about. I want to be a dad, somewhat. And I want to, but I don't, just because society nowadays is so scary. And at the same time, sometimes I'm taking care of her on my knees and I just want to strangle her.
Oh yeah.
Because she just cries so much.
She's something else.
So I'm just not ready for a kid, man. Like.
I think it's a little different if it's like your own.
No, I think it's even worse because I know it's mine and I can do stuff to it.
Whoa.
Not like that. Not
Elaborate.
like smacking.
Thank you, because that's still abuse. You don't hit your kids.
No, I'm gonna reprimand my kid.
You trip them down the stairs.
I'm gonna reprimand my kid. I was reprimanded, and here I am. My kids will too.
Yeah, but you're an asshole, so I don't know how that's gonna work. We don't need more little Silas's around.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So you guys might not see me in the next episode. It's like that's what I needed. That's the push I needed.
That was a wake up call.
No, one is
son.
One is plenty. I don't mean like go finish yourself.
Okay.
Not in that way, because I'm sure you finish yourself all the time.
Oh man.
Late at night.
Late at night. Very.
When we move out, just don't be too loud. Because there's not going to be a lot of furniture around, so it's going to echo.
Yeah, you guys are already looking.
Who is loud when they're finishing? Alone. I mean, with a partner, like.
I actually, I've never been loud with a partner.
I'm like, oh yeah.
like a Kool-Aid guy?
Oh yeah. Like, oh.
Bust to the wall, too?
Yeah, like. Which wall?
His wall? That was a high five.
Yeah.
That was such a fucking joke. Jock moment. A douchebag moment. That's what I'm looking for. But yes, Juan, say.
But no, if I'm loud, like finishing with a partner, yeah, by myself. Why the fuck would I want to be loud by myself?
When you finish? I don't make a sound. I mean,
no, some girls.
If anything, I'll just tap her in the back to let her know gently that I finished. Like, hey, I'm good.
So, you can get off now.
It's like you can wake up now.
That sounds so bad. Oh god, that sounds horrible.
She fell asleep because of how bad you were.
I might have given you too much chloroform.
Oh god.
We don't consent.
We're kidding, obviously.
Yeah, I know. We don't consent.
If you guys want to run a background check on Juanse, he's clean. He's never raped anybody, as long as I know. As far as I know.
I don't know. That to me, that's a touchy subject. Like rape, because I'm super against it. Like,
I mean, I think anybody.
You'd be surprised nowadays, man, with this whole fucking pedophilia. It's a lifestyle. It should be.
Well, that's not what I want to get into today.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But it is a touchy subject, and
if you think that's a fucking sexual orientation, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no. If you're
go
out
jump
there,
off a bridge. No
if
joke.
you're out there and you fucking hurt anyone, if you're taking advantage of anyone without their consent, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I really hope I don't see you in the fucking street.
Bitch ass motherfuckers.
I'll catch a case. I will catch a fucking case.
Anywho, so I'm not loud. I'm not loud whatsoever.
I don't think I am very expressive when I'm about to finish. I'm just like. No. Yeah, I
don't even think I honestly. It's funny because I'm trying to recall, like, what do I do when I finish?
I think
First
it's
of all,
like-
it's been way too long.
I think it's like some sort of like grunt moan kind of.
Well, here's the
combination.
thing. I remember one of my exes. She was like, because I used to be a little quiet because I never knew, like, you know, that girls like that when the guy's a little bit loud, right? And now girls are being more vocal about those things. Like, they're like, like, hey, look, like, I like it when you do this. And she was like, hey, how come you're like never like runs or anything? I'm like, I don't want to scare you. You know, like, you know. She's like, no, I kind of like that. Since then,
You assumed everybody else did too. Huh?
and they actually do. There's a good amount of girls, like a big percentage out there that are like into the guys moaning and grunting like when they're finishing.
That's weird. I know that's weird to me. Like,
Cause it's kind of
Strange.
like us. You know, if a girl's quiet, you're gonna like, I'm doing something wrong, right? If she's still
Yeah.
quiet, like,
I never really thought about it. To be honest.
I mean, personally, I wanna.
I mean, you gotta remember, sex
Here's
probably
something.
has changed by leaps from the time I had it. So
I don't know, but I mean, girls, they you know, like, as a guy, if she's not moaning or like she's not making any sort of like, you know, like,
pleasurable sounds.
I probably need a manual next time I do go to get intimate with a woman.
like I'm thinking that I'm not doing something right, so I'm gonna change my game plan. You know, like I'm gonna make sure like she's not like super screaming, crying. No, I don't want to hurt anyone. But I'm gonna make sure I can hear her. She's still alive. You know,
she's still alive.
and same thing with girls. Like, you know, there's this euphoria when like you hear the other person like.
Well, some of them fake it. I mean, if it's fake, I don't want it. I'm sorry. Like,
No, if she's talking and she's like, oh my god, yeah, like she's faking it. Cause
I've never had.
if
that.
they're actually
Who
having an
talks
orgasm, like
themselves?
they literally lose their breath, so they can't really
our
talk.
Female orgasm expert. Thank you for coming. We appreciate your visit today, Doctor Vagina
Oh jeez.
or Doctor Vulva.
Dr. Wall.
Dr. Wall.
Dr.
Oh
Wall.
yeah.
Dr. Wall. When's your book dropping? On the
I
female
don't know,
orgasm. I know earlier you said that we were moving or we're looking for a place. Yes, sir. Yes, we are planning to move. So to all of our stalkers who are interested, we will be living in a new residence hopefully within the next 2 months.
Month. Sorry, like end of August.
It's by October. By October.
By
I'm not looking forward to moving, and I don't have a lot of stuff. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, moving sucks.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking to moving, but I am looking to buy like new stuff.
I just.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? You
It
have
was,
a heart
it, was,
attack?
it was a it was a bit like a little
Was-
bit of an anxiety attack thinking about buying stuff. Just excitement.
It sucks having to
Fear.
furnish, but at the same time, you get like you get to start fresh.
That's a
That is
fresh
true.
start. Like, yeah, that's what I need.
Because right now, if you think about it, like in your room, would you go today? Well, not today, but this weekend and restructure your room completely?
I live on like a tiny square that literally cannot be rearranged.
Hypothetically speaking,
No
if you
joke.
had a room,
I'm gonna go into like a fucking palace compared to what my room looks like right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he is.
he's gonna go from living in his future closet
If you remember Harry Potter and him living under the stairs
in the cupboard.
that is a very
Half
accurate
of that
description. Half of that cupboard is what I live in right now. I don't even have a closet for the majority of my stay in this room, because I'm not even gonna say me living there. For the majority of the stay in this
in your hostel.
space, my clothes were all over the floor, behind the bed, in the hamper, in the fucking laundry room.
Let's just say the AC unit has more room than Nico does.
And for sure does. I would go in there just to hang out, so I could feel like I had space.
That reminds me of that Futurama episode with Bender sleeping in the closet. And he's like, what's his name? Fry. He was like, I'm looking for a place to stay. And like at the end of the day, he ends up staying with Bender. And Bender's like, you can sleep in the closet. He opens the closet, like a big ass apartment.
A whole ass apartment.
So yeah, Nico is sleeping in the closet.
Yeah. Not to say that I'm coming out of the closet, because I'm not ready for that yet, but I'm not making fun of that either. I'm just saying it was a good analogy. It was right there. Please don't hate me. I respect it. Build up the courage and come on, be yourselves.
But yeah, no, like I'm actually excited. Fresh start, new house.
And I heard from what you guys were telling me, we're looking for a place with an extra room to actually, so we can change the setting.
So we can change the vibes.
I don't know if you're gonna miss our big little
Yeah.
cabinet back here with the liquor and the lights reflecting, making me look like a
And
little
the
angel.
and the fine china.
The fine
And the
china.
fine-
China.
It's
It's not so fine.
it's not so fine any
as
longer.
we would like it to be, but hey, you know.
Dude, I've done so many moves though that I'm glad that I think most of the stuff is in your room anyways, which
Yeah.
is the big stand and that's it, and TVs and clothes. I'm buying a new bed. I'm buying a new fucking wardrobe, everything, because
I mean, do you need a wardrobe? You're gonna have a closet now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hang everything though.
I mean, if you have a walk-in closet, why not?
I don't know if it is.
I mean, typically walk-in closets have like racks.
Yeah.
And
I guess I have to
place hang.
see, but you're right. Maybe I don't need a wardrobe. That that would save me some money because we need to buy a couch. Too.
Every time I hear
Yeah, we
of
do.
wardrobe, I think of
Narnia.
Narnia.
Yeah, me too.
The first movie was good.
Yo, those movies
Second
are dope.
movie was like, Third movie, you lost me.
I only saw the first one.
I was younger.
Do you remember the pee in the snow? Wait, no, that was a joke one, wasn't it?
I think that's Jackass.
No. no. There was a parody. There was a parody of Narnia.
The white bitch.
The white bitch. And Kevin Hart was in it.
Yeah, I can't remember how it was in it.
It was-
So that's
pretty
probably
funny.
like one of the scary movies.
It's not a scary movie,
It's-
but it was a similar
Yeah.
vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot what the name of it was.
The white bitch.
The white bitch. Dude, didn't we help your parents move too?
Yeah.
You know what the problem about being big
Yeah.
guys is that everybody
Everyone just
thinks
wants to,
that
yeah,
we
like-
can lift heavy, which I mean we can, but
Everyone
It
just
gets
wants to
annoying,
use this to
man.
like move.
But then they just wait for the guys who can lift heavy to move the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
exactly. And it's like you get there late hoping, all right, I'm gonna get there late, so everything is done. All I have to move is probably a couple boxes. You get there and they're fucking 3 fridges are waiting. Like, hey, we have 3 fridges. I don't know why. We're just fat people, so can you just help us load them in the truck? And then when we get there, you gotta move them down.
It's like
Take them up 3 flights of stairs and put them on the farthest room in the house. Great. Yeah, we can do that.
On the second story.
Just throw those bitches down the stairs.
down the stairs. Yeah.
Dude, I had to help my ex-girlfriend's family move. And
A month after she dumped him.
before. Not after. What the fuck? I'm not that stupid. It wasn't a month. It was a couple months before. It was like 6 months
Before they
before.
moved?
Yeah, she dumped me after they moved.
Exactly. He's saying that she dumped you after the move.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You're saying before.
No, after.
I'm like, you were that much of a dumbass. that
No,
she
I thought.
dumped you
Okay, hold
for
on.
help your family?
I thought. I'm
If you help
sorry,
me move,
sorry.
I'll think about it.
I heard it wrong. I thought you were saying
I might
that
love you again.
I got dumped and then I helped them move. No. I helped them move and then I got dumped. But I moved, bro. I moved that whole house by myself because nobody showed up to help
I
except
helped.
on the not putting the stuff in the truck. You helped putting the stuff out of the truck.
Yeah, she was my girlfriend.
Yeah, that was the hardest part. That was the easiest part. The hardest part was moving everything into the fucking truck and organizing it and then
So
driving
you
the
fucking
fucking
did
truck.
it by yourself?
Yeah, me,
What
well,
happened
me,
to
her
her
dad, and her. But I was the one doing all the heavy lifting.
And he wasn't even big back then.
I wasn't. I was not working out back then.
He still isn't, but
Work out. I work out.
I'm kidding. It works out.
Now you fucked that up.
I think to this day my most memorable move has to be, I mean, it's got to be coming from Colombia. Even though I was super young.
Yeah, but you
never
guys
really
didn't
do
bring anything, did you?
Clothes.
Whatever fit in a bag.
Exactly. That's not really. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not shattering
It's
your
the
dreams.
move.
But it's not really a move.
It's a life-changing move.
It's a life changing. Yeah.
I mean, I remember my move to this country, but I'm not counting that as a move.
I'm just glad we're not moving to like an apartment where there's like 3 flights of stairs where you have to like move like.
There is one.
Yeah,
flight of
well,
stairs.
I'm also
But
looking.
that's it, and that's my room, which there's nothing going into my room, and so I buy my whole bedroom set.
You got the fucking dresser here.
I'm not even thinking doing that shit here.
Oh, if they're gonna leave it, I'll take it. That way I don't have to buy one.
What else? You gotta think about it.
This thing, now it's changing his mind. Yeah, it's-
They
I don't know how we did
are
that.
having some sort of brotherly language talk that I can understand.
We actually never had
Yeah,
a
no,
language
we're not
as brothers,
stupid.
No offense to anybody else.
You've
that has
insulted all
language
10
better.
people that have a special language.
8.
Oh.
They have a special language.
For you to think that we have 10 listeners, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Thanks to your blunder, sire. Sire.
It won't happen again.
I feel like this is a good spot to end. What do you guys think?
Finisher.
Yeah. So as always, guys, if you're listening to our podcast in any platform for podcasts, don't forget to give us a review. You guys leave a comment. YouTube. If you guys are listening to YouTube or watching us, beautiful faces, like, oh, so cute.
I did my beard and it came out pretty nice.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Let us know what you guys think about this. And tell us what was like your worst move, or like if you like, or if you even enjoy moving.
Or do you believe in a soulmate?
Do you make sounds when you finish doing the sex?
Doing the sexual activities.
And don't forget to follow us on our social media. I don't think we've promoted that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. It's always linked down in the bottom of the description.
There you go.
And this is a good spot to end. Goodbye.